Sí. Pronouns. Fantástico. Is that what you were going to say? It was. Excelente. And then, clase, hay muchos tipos de pronombres. Many different kinds of pronouns. Estos son pronombres de sujeto. What kind of pronouns are these? Which ones? Sujeto? I want you to adivina. Guess that word. Sujeto. Drop a B in there. Subject pronouns. Estos son subject pronouns. Now, I like to color code and use a different color for English and Spanish. You can also, that would be great if you did. I'm not going to require it today, but I will eventually. We're going to be doing lots of these charts, and they'll get more and more complicated. Okay, también vamos a hacer un chart. We're going to draw a chart. Yo tengo más reglas si quieres. Adelante si quieres una. Help yourself. You don't need to. All right, so the chart, and this is all what the chart will always look like for this actividad en gramática. Divide your paper in half, all the way to the bottom. I think I ran out of the rulers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I'm out of rulers. Use a book or something. That's yours. All right, 1/3 of the way down, you're going to do a cross. And then 2/3 of the way down. A través means across. Okay. So now you have how many boxes? Muy bien. 6 cajas. Okay. Aquí a la izquierda, to the left. Primera persona. In English? Not quite, but you are on the right track. He said primary person.
First person?
Yeah, there we go. First person. Now, this is how they abbreviate first. Uno, RA, because it ends with RA. So it's the same kind of thing that they're doing. Segunda persona. Ashton, what is this one? What do you think? Gracias. Sí. So this would be 2DA. Y tercera persona. Reagan, what's this one? Reagan, what's this? Gracias. 3RA. Fun fact. Tercera, we have a cognate. Anybody ever seen this word before or heard it? Tertiary. This is English. Yes? You're a reader. Yep. So this is like a college level word at least. Good for the SAT and ACT. It just means third level. Usually it's talking about levels. Tertiary. Okay. So, ahora, now, oh, no, one more thing. Singular, that's a G, y plural. Those are easy, huh? Yay, 2 freebies. Singular y plural. So notice with singular that the U is pronounced how? U, not you, right? So, U, singular. Try that. Yeah, the stress, any word ending with an R or an L, the stress goes on the last syllable. Usually it goes on the next to the last syllable. Primera persona. Okay, so on the R, say it again, singular, plural. Okay. Ahora, now for the main event. Yo. It is not capitalized unless it's the first word in a sentence. Unlike the English counterpart, which is, yes, perfecto. Okay, segunda persona, eres tú. En inglés, you. Now, you copy everything I write, okay? Este es informal. What does that mean? In English? Informal. Who do you use it with? Mm-hmm. Excellent. People your age and younger. Informal. Usted. In English? It also means you. But, ¿es informal o es formal? Usted? You use it with me. Is it formal o informal? Formal. So we're going to put that here. Okay, and we're going to start it. Asterisk. Yeah. Okay, then we're still in tercera persona. Él, ella, ella. Él y ella en inglés. Anybody remember what those pronouns are? Yep. We got he. Ella with an A would be she. Yes. And this would be for non-binary. And some people would use they. Okay. Then we have plural. Okay, this one's really different. Nosotros. I want you to write it just like that. I didn't mean to separate that. This is my convention, my habit that I use to help your eyes see it. Because we look at this word, if we see it normal, we look at this word with our English brains and the English pronunciation, and this is what a lot of people, this happens. It comes out nostro, which is totally wrong, not a word, okay? We don't see it because our brains are telling us you don't have to pronounce that, or it's a silent letter, or who knows what, right? Like English. No, it gets the stress. So you're going to say nosotros. Let me hear you try that. Nosotros. Great. Okay. Same, we have a feminine form, nosotras. So for example, well, first of all, what does it mean? Primera persona, plural, who is that? Give me the pronoun. When you include yourself in a group, you say? We, good job. Sí, muy bien. Usually people will guess us, but that's the object pronoun. When you're the object of a sentence. This is when you're the subject of the sentence, you say we. So, nosotras, for example, this is the masculine, this is the feminine. If I'm with a group of girls, or women, or whatever, and I might tell you, nosotras vamos 2 smart cookies. So I'm using the feminine because all of us in the group are girls. So that means that a boy would never speak this word, probably, right? Unless he's reading, somebody left him a note and he's reading it out loud or reading a book or something like that. Okay? Nosotras. Now, the next one rhymes with nosotros. We have vosotros, and so therefore we also have the feminine, vosotras. Now, segunda persona is always you. Okay? You is always second person, at least the informal you. Okay? And I like this handy saying that I learned from somebody else. I'm first, you are second, everyone else is third person. Okay? And then usted is third person because you're showing distance and respect. Yo and tú, they're next to each other, right? First and second person, because you're closer to those people. They're your peers. But usted is being separated and put down below because you're showing distance and personal space, and maybe it's the doctor or the judge or something like that. Okay. We need a star here. Solo en España. Solo en España. What is solo? Solo is only. Yes, good job. Super. It is only used in Spain. Interesante, ¿sí? Yeah, it's only used in Spain for informal you plural, vosotros. So it's kind of like y'all, but yeah, we can write that. I forgot to write that in the other classes. Kind of like y'all. In a way. Okay, so note about that. Some teachers don't even teach that. They just leave it blank and skip over it. But I feel like you need to at least know it and see what it is. Eventually, I don't even care about grading this one. But I just want you to be exposed to it and hear it, because you never know if you're going to end up in Spain or meet a person from Spain. One of my teachers was from Spain. But my teacher always used the other one. All right, so then we have a plural de usted. How do you make usted plural? Yes, excelente. Ustedes. So that's you formal, just like usted is you formal. All right, so the rest of the world uses ustedes, like I use it with you. It's only in Spain that they differentiate between formal and informal you. And when I first went to Spain, I was like, oh, wow, they actually say it. And the lady of the house said, vosotras salís, as most of us were girls staying in that house, vosotras, cuando salís de la casa, digáis adiós. She making a point. So anyway, it is definitely used in Spain. Okay, then we have plural of these ones, where it's easier if we go down to this one or this one. Ellas. So this is ella. So now make it masculine for me. Take this word and make it masculine. Yes. And you've seen this a little bit, right? Yeah. So it's easier if you start with ella. Okay. All three of these mean they. It's just that this one's masculino, femenina, non-binario, non-binary. Okay? So I guess I forgot that up here. Vosotros, you know, I've never done that before, but you could, if it's plural. That's pretty unusual, though. Okay. So, next week, you will have a quiz. First time around, I'm going to have all the black pre-printed on a half sheet, and you will fill in all the blue. Okay? Second step will be to have the blue and the maroon on your quiz. And then and maybe I'll do it a third time, I don't know, with the black, but okay? So that is our introduction to grammar and charts. And I need someone to erase this for me for fourth period. Voluntarios, that's a new